Hello, what culture? How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. Hell, I hope you're having a great life. So why not go out there today with a big smile on your face and a skip on your step and live all your dreams. And if you need a reason why to do all that, you've come to the right place, because this is the Why series where I, Simon Miller, do indeed take a wrestling topic and I tell you why. You want to know something? I think right now in 2018, today as I stand here talking to you, wrestling is better than it ever has been. Why? Here's why. Now I'm sure with that one statement, a lot of you have thrown your toys out the pram and you're all angry and you're all wound up because you're like, Simon, what are you talking about? Surely the rise and the era of Hulkamania was the best time in pro wrestling, or the best time to be a wrestling fan, or when The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin were fighting it out as the word attitude reigned supreme. Well, calm down, hold your horses, take a step back, and let me tell you why I think all these things that I think. That stuff has already happened. It exists. It is within the ether, and you can go and watch it whenever you want to watch it, thanks to the WWE Network. And this isn't me shilling out Vince McMahon's subscription service, but it's true. No matter what you think about the 2018 product, Hulkamania, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the rise of John Cena, whatever you want, it exists, and it exists just with a push of a button. Do you know how much I would have enjoyed that when I was a kid? When I was a kid and the world was grey and we didn't know about colour or whatever, I had to use VHS tapes. And on a VHS tape, you had to wind it forward and you had to get through all the guff to get to the point where you wanted to get to. And even then, a normal VHS tape would only be 3 hours. You had to record everything on LP or long play, and that reduced the quality, but it doubled the runtime. Listen to the nonsense I had to go through. And today, you can just load your PS4 or whatever you want to use the WWE Network, and there it is. I'm getting so wound up, I'm going crazy with my words, I'm not taking a breath. Stop there, pause for the cause, next point. And yeah, it wasn't that bad and talk about first world problems, but I think sometimes it is important to just take a step back and look at something like the WWE Network and go, this thing's ridiculous. All this historical wrestling content for only $9.99 or however much you pay in your country. And this is a huge reason why today is one of the best times ever to be a wrestling fan, because if you so choose, you can ignore 2018 entirely and you can go through a historical journey and you can live in 1998 or you can live in 1988. You choose, and sometimes we ignore that choice, and we shouldn't ignore the choice when someone has given us the choice, #choice. And if we do turn our attention to Raw and SmackDown today, it's not all bad. I know that Roman Reigns is getting shoved down your throat, but you know where the balance comes? Social media. Social media has become this huge tool that makes watching wrestling more fun than it ever has been, because even if you do hate the big dog and he winds you up and he makes all your triggers go nuts, like I hate this guy, you start doing this like some kind of jackhammer, you can go on Twitter, you can go on Facebook, you can go to Reddit and the wonderful squared circle, you can moan about it, you can bitch about it, and don't pretend you don't love that. That's become like a whole cult for pro wrestling. Moaning about it is as fun as actually watching the damn thing and enjoying it. And then yeah, some people will agree and some people will disagree, and unfortunately we still can't have reasoned debate all the time, because that is just the nature of the internet. But the fact that it even exists to begin with, much like the WWE Network, is a tool that I don't think we appreciate enough, and I think we should appreciate it. I can go on Twitter right now, this is Twitter, twitter.com over here, but I can go on Twitter right now and I can say whatever I want and I'll get a reaction, I'll get some engagement, and I'll find out if people agree with me or not. That's amazing. Furthermore, there is a big asterisk when it comes to WWE today, and that is, if Raw wasn't 3 hours long, it'd actually be a much better show. I mean, that's a redundant statement to make, because Raw is 3 hours long. It doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon. It's like those idiots when we talk about games. People go, that Batman game wouldn't be as good if Batman wasn't in it. He's in it! He's in a flipping game! And so yeah, in that sense, I am being a bit of a hypocrite, but it is true. And also, modern day WWE gave birth to Rusev Day. So really, that's all you need to know. But let's turn our attentions away from the biggest company in the world and focus on the indie scene, and that seems to get better day in, day out. And if once more we turn the clock back to when I was a child, apparently living in some Charles Dickens novel, you know what the indie scene was to me? It was going down to my local leisure centre and see two dudes dressed up as Kane and Mankind. Even though I was young, I knew this was nonsense, I knew it was rubbish, it didn't make me happy at all. In 2018, however, WWE is no longer the be-all and end-all, just a really cool option. And yeah, if you want to make a load of money, that's where you want to head. But just think of all the different companies that are being a success and all the wrestlers that are being a success as well. The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. Look at Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes at one point was, oh, he's just a WWE reject. No, he's not. He's an incredible pro wrestler that took a chance on himself and made that work thanks to, well, his own belief, but also the indie scene. And that is all the evidence you need to prove that we are living in awesome times. And think about something like New Japan. If I told you a few years ago that New Japan were going to start running US shows and selling that in minutes, you would have come up to me and you would have kneed me in the face because you would have been so insulted about the words coming out of my mouth. And again, we can keep going with that. Imagine a few years ago I had told you Chris Jericho is going to turn up to Wrestle Kingdom and he's going to break the internet. You would have come up to me and you would have kneed me in the face because you would have been so insulted about the things I've just said. But hey, you'd be regretting those knees now because both those things are damn true. And both those things make it an awesome time to be a wrestling fan. And also, let's not forget the fact how awesome it is that we can share and enjoy all of this together. The world is a lot smaller than it used to be, and I've seen so many stories of wrestling fans coming together and just going out there and having a good time. Be that over the internet or actually meeting up at the show and finding a new friend. That wonderful. So in short, don't forget the small things. AJ Styles is in WWE and he's the WWE champion. People like James Ellsworth are being given a shot. WWE is no longer the land of the giants, and you can be the size of Seth Rollins and still be incredibly successful. Go and watch Daniel Bryan's WrestleMania 30 coronation to feel all good inside. Remember, the indie scene is absolutely thriving, and hey, because of 2018 and the magic of YouTube, you get wrestling craziness like this, and I know I appreciate that. Hopefully you appreciate that too. So wrestling may not be what it once was, and kayfabe is officially dead. We took it out of the back, we took a gun and we shot it in the face, but there's still a lot to love. And I think sometimes it's all right to love it and just walk around, as we said at the very start of the video, with a smile on your face. And hey, I'm telling this all to you on Rusev Day. And you can't be mad on Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day. Now don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about all of this. Like, share and subscribe. Head over to whatculture.com and read yourself some articles. Then go to Twitter and follow What Culture at What Culture WWE. My name is Simon from What Culture. This was the Y Series. And seriously, enjoy your pro wrestling. You've earned it.
Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Aren't you a star? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe below. And also there's probably more content floating up above my head, so why not check that out as well? Could be a laugh. Probably. 6 out of 10.